So there is something that happens behind classroom doors that many people never notice. That some of the most intelligent students pretend not to know anything. I don't know whether you've ever noticed this. They hide their intelligence because maybe standing out socially can be uncomfortable. Welcome to Real Talk Sunday on Lehecys TV. Now, as a teacher, this is something I have observed over the years. You find that you're teaching and a student knows the answer. You ask a question, but the hands remain down because they don't want to be labeled. You're teaching, a student understands the concept very well. You ask for explanation, but this student lowers their hands and pretend not to understand anything. And usually it starts with peer pressure, especially for teenagers, because they fear intimidation, they fear being labeled proud or being labeled teacher so and so's favorite or being labeled I know it all. So maybe there is a peer pressure that, oh, we don't like this subject, or we don't like teacher so and so. And then everybody bows to that. And you find that even the most intelligent student also bows to it because they fear that if I do it differently, if the so-called hated teacher or hated subject in quotes is a question is asked during that lesson, and I always answer those questions, then I'll also face this particular rejection. So the student finds themselves in a situation whereby they want to fit in. They fear rejection, so they hide their intelligence because they want to fit in. They want to be socially okay within their groups. They don't want to be socially labeled. And it also happens because sometimes students realize that performing too well changes how people treat them. Maybe talking negatively in quotes, in a bullying manner. They know it all. Or sometimes people overrate them so highly until they feel very uncomfortable. One of my daughters once underwent this kind of bullying in primary school. She was in class 1. And she was always topping the class. She was always number 1, number 1, number 1. She's a bright girl even to date. But then even children have a way of bullying each other. And children can also be very bad in terms of bullying. Some of our friends started bullying her. They started telling her, oh, when the term ends, you're going to transfer from this school and you'll remain alone because you're always number 1. You'll remain alone to be your own number 1. And it affected her so much until there is a time she decided to just not answer some questions. She left blank spaces. And now when I was asking her, actually that is the time I realized that she was undergoing that kind of bullying. But I think this answer, when we were going through her paper, because she was number 3 that particular time. Then she was telling me that, oh no, that one I just left. I didn't want to answer all the questions correctly because my friends said they were not going to be my friends. They said they are going to leave our school. They're going to transfer because I'm always number 1. So they will leave me and I'll be all alone. Look at that. And when a student undergoes that kind of bullying, sometimes you find that they isolate themselves. So the danger of this kind of pressure, especially when one bows to pressure, an intelligent student bows to this kind of pressure. I mean, the danger of it is that when a student constantly hides his or her ability, then the society loses confidence and creativity and leadership. Because these are the people who should come out. These are the people who should express themselves. So if continuously they are being subdued or they are subduing themselves because of one or two reasons, then it comes back to the society. Lack of confidence among the elites, the people who come out of school. The school produces people who do not have confidence. They come back to the society. No creativity, no leadership qualities. And also, such people may grow into adults who still fear speaking confidently, despite being very, very capable. So you find somebody who is very, very capable, very, very intelligent, but they cannot just come out and say that I can do it. And based on that, I have this message for our dear students. If you are a student who is undergoing that kind of a situation, or you're even an adult, you underwent that kind of bullying. Maybe you did not understand it was bullying. I have this message for you that intelligence is not arrogance. So let no one uh, bully you. Let no one gaslight you that you're showing off, that you're being proud for being intelligent. Intelligence is not arrogance. And understanding quickly is not a crime. The fact that you understand quickly and somebody struggles to understand does not make you a criminal. Okay? And you should also understand that you should never feel guilty for being excellent. Yeah. Don't feel guilty for excellence. Feel proud of it, not negative pride, but proud. You know what I mean. And I also have this message to the society that we must create environments where young people can succeed without being punished socially for it, without being silenced, without being told that, oh, you're showing off. You think you always know everything. We also know. And then somebody shows up. So, as much as possible, even at home, even parents at home, in the society, wherever, at workplaces, let us create environments where people can succeed without being punished socially for it. I don't know whether you've ever come across this kind of a situation as a teacher, as a parent, as anybody in any career in the society, maybe in your line of duty or just in your day-to-day interaction with people. Have you ever come across this kind of a situation? Have you ever gone through this kind of bullying? Or have you ever felt that your intelligence is something that is making you to be socially unaccepted among the people that you should be part of? If you have, then this is your day to know that you're okay. It's okay to be intelligent. Thank you so much for listening to this conversation. Let's meet again next Sunday for Real Talk on Lehecys TV.